Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm here with ARG Top 32 player winner from yesterday's event, Base Loki.
What's good? Loli, but yeah.
I like Loki.
Okay.
So how does it feel winning?
With a deck that I really enjoyed playing, it feels great. I love it. Yeah.
So how did it feel? You lost round one, right?
Yeah.
And then you won straight out?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think it would be, very likely given the fact that I was playing Spellbooks, and I figured, I'd draw like a really bad hand at one point and I'd just lose the variance, but I guess that didn't really happen, and I was really fortunate, so.
What deck did you lose to?
It was Ned.
It was Ned?
Yeah, so I lost a hat, or a cat, or I don't know what he was playing.
Did you feel like you lost your confidence when you lost round one?
Kind of, but you just have to grind through it and believe, you know what I mean? Like at one point, it was top 8, and I was like, I think I can actually do this. And then they said I had to play the finalists twice because I was in the losers bracket.
Right.
So I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I still just kind of I just held in there, you know what I mean? So when I finally got to the finals, I was like, I think I can do this.
Did you like the idea when they had the loser bracket?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't too bad. It was only 32 people, so it was a small tournament. So Swiss would have been, it would have been really, really, it just wouldn't have been very time efficient. So I think double elimination was better for the tournament.
Okay, before we go into the deck profile, what would you say your hardest matchup, archetype? Sylvans, Gears? Which one is hard for you for when you play Spellbooks?
See, here's the thing with Spellbooks. You're really playing against yourself, because I feel like the deck, if you open well, it's really good against everything, and it has a really hard time just losing if you open well, unless you haven't graduated from helmet school. But assuming you have, the deck, if it bricks, you lose, but if it doesn't break, you can't lose. So I don't know. It has a hard time losing the things when it doesn't break, basically. I guess if there was something that had to be hard or something I was afraid of, it would be mirror match, probably. I didn't have anything sideboarded for the mirror match. I didn't really expect the mirror match. Carl Manigat was playing Spellbooks as well. I think someone else was also playing Spellbooks in the tournament. I was very lucky that not get paired up against either of them, because I think I would have lost. But
last question. With the new system of going first and going second, but the draw 5 and draw 6,
right.
What do you feel is better for you? How would you, if you had the option to go first, would you go first or would you go second?
Unless I'm in time, unless I'm in time, I'll always decide to go first because, you'll brick with
got heartbeat lady stuff going on.
You'll probably brick with 5 cards or with 6 cards anyway. If you brick with 5, yeah. So if you brick with 5, you'll probably brick with 6 cards anyway. It's very rare that my 6th card will be secrets and my entire hand goes online. So I always want to go first because if I open Justice and any spellbook that I can play, like Crescent or anything, I always want to resolve that turn 1, and then I'll have 6 to their 6. So it's not a big deal to go second. The deficit wasn't it didn't hurt me at all. But if I'm in time, I like having the extra card in the last turn to attack. So, that's what I did against Jerry Williams, round 2. We were in time, and then we went into game 3, and they were okay, so it's 5 turns. So I was okay, I'll go second. And then I'll have the 5th turn, and I'll have the extra card, and I'll be able to, I'll be able to do more damage and control the field faster. So.
All right, let's see the deck.
Yeah, all right, so the deck was really standard. I want to give a shout-out to 3 people. They're really important. First of all, Manav Dawar, basically my cousin, base cousin on Facebook. He helped me out with the list a lot. He sent me the list the night before, and I tweaked it a little bit. I just played what I wanted to play. But, him, Michael Clazel, who inspired me to play the deck. He's been playing the deck forever. He played it at Nationals. And I was like, you know what? I fell in love. I had to play it today. And I had to do it for him. And then, of course, the obligatory Ham Jam shout-out. So, let's do it, baby. So, this deck is called Base Loli High School because I'm trying to educate people with them books. So, I played 3 Justice. 3 Priestess. I played 3 over 2 because I knew I was going to play against Aaron Furman. Dropped 3. 3 Blue Boy, and then I guess attack in terms of monsters was 3 max in the main. I felt like my hat matchup was just really, really good because in terms of if they summon a hand and attack, I faded away, so they lose a card, then I tower back a thing. So I'm gaining a card every turn, they're losing a card every turn. So I felt it didn't really matter, and if they ever had a comeback play with Dionia or Sanctum Beagle's Hawk, that Maxi I would win. And then, I mean, obviously, like, against Sylvan, and, like, going second against, like, Lightform and all those decks, like, Soul Charge decks, like, it's just too good. So, spells, or, like, Secrets, Crescent, 2 Master, 2 Tower, nothing really, like, special here, 2 Wisdom, 2 Eternity. I played 2 Duality for consistency, because going, like, first, I mean, there's a probability in, like, your next 3 cards of, like, if you do break, like, you could recover. Like, if you get Justice Secrets or, like, no, I mean, Crescent isn't really an unbreak if you duality, but, I mean, that's the thing, too. I played 1 Power, 1 Fate, and 1 Life. Nothing really crazy here. Life was really good. Like, if you drop multiple priestesses, and they, like, respond to one of them, you can search for a life, you can life back the other priestess, pop the life, and then make, like, a big eye or something. Or, like, a Drake Cypher, which I did a lot. And then, like, 1 bug. I didn't really want to play Dark Hole or anything like that. I didn't think you needed it. Like, I mean, I don't play World or anything, so Priestess was, like, good on, but, like, Priestess, like, did enough, so. For traps, I only played 8. I played 3 Chain, 2 Force, Torrential Bottomless, and Warning. I think the only tech here was, like, Mirror Force. That's because, like, to play around Fate, you have to play into Mirror Force, and I was just like, okay, I'll just play a card that punishes them. So, like, swing with all the other guys. That's, like, really good. Even in this tournament, because, like, it's hard to, like, punish players who are, like, really good. They're in the top 32, and I get that. But sometimes they just have to play into it. Like, you'll put them in the spots where they're, like, forced to, like, push with other guys or they lose to Fate. So, you know, it worked out okay. So, for the side, the extra deck is pretty irrelevant, but I guess I'll show, like, the extra cards I did use. Played 3 Kaiku for, like, Lightsworn. That was that. I mean, Dragons, I guess. I didn't play against either, so it didn't matter. D-Fisher for Water, Dragons, and I guess Sylvans if I went first. 3 Typhoon for, like, I guess Mirror. I don't know. I didn't really side this in against Hat or anything like that. It just wasn't very good. I sided in once against Ned, and I lost that round. So I realized, like, man, this card's really bad against, like, artifact variants. So I was like, oh, whatever. I guess the Mirror match is good, or, like, any, like, rogue matchup that plays a lot of back row. I played 3 Needle Stealing, because playing against Infernity when you're not playing World is really, really bad. Like, it's really hard to win. So, like, you can just go, like, set Blue Boy, set Needle Stealing. It's also, like, good against Madolche randomly. Like, other decks like that, you know, it's just randomly good against some decks, and I like seeing it. I played 2 Deep Dank Trap Hole, because it's dank. It actually just hits all the Dragon and all the Silver cards. I played Full House.
Did you actually activate that?
I was going to, round 1. I had, like, 3 set, 2 were chains, and 1 was a Full House, and I chained 2 guys, and he has, like, 5 back row, and I should just Full House him and then drop a Priestess, but I didn't, so, like, I don't know. So, no, I didn't, but I should have. Then I have 1 copy of Soul Drain for, like, Water. Then I have, like, the 3rd copy of Mirror Force. For basically everything. I cited this in, like, this is, like, the most cited card. Because, like, if they didn't see it, I'd side the 3rd one in, so I'd see it, so they'd play into it, I'd Mirror Force them. If they didn't play any hands, I'd side it in, they'd play into Mirror Force again. Like, it's just so easy to get your opponent in this deck to play into, like, a Mirror Force. It's so good. Not very good against Soul Charge decks, though, because they're just going to Soul Charge and make, like, Stardust and, like, Belgrands that are, like, totally immune to Mirror Force and then, like, beat you. So, if they can, like, you want to stop things, like, on summon rather than on attack. Extra deck, I mean, you know, I put in, like, a bunch of random cards.
Which ones did you actually make when you show it?
Well, I can remember this. I made a Draco once. I should have made this a few times, but I didn't, to, like, recycle Maxi.
Yeah.
I made this a bunch, obviously. I made this bunch. This card's really good, like, especially, like, after you, like, put back a thing with this and then you, like, stack it over.
Right.
I made this card the most, I think, because it's, like, a spellcaster, and, like, I, like, take their guys and have, like, a life fate. I made this guy, like, once. And, like, the rest of them were, like, these guys to work with, like, Justice. Like, if I had, like, 2 Justice, but I never did. I just always, like, got rid of it. And then, like, I played, like, a bunch of rank 4s like Kaiku. Yeah. This one. Yeah,
Did you make that one?
No, but I felt like I should have. There was, like, nothing ever, like, at 1400 except for Ice Hand.
You can Power Master powers.
Yeah, I mean, this is spellcaster. Huh? I mean, I guess this is good because, like, if you have power, you can, like, kill anything with this and then kill something.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. The only thing it can kill on its own without power, and I only play 1 power, is Ice Hand. And
Gotcha.
if they had a nice hand, I always lost my blue boy, so it didn't even like matter. I would just never have like 2 blue boy floating. And I mean, yeah, like the rest of it, like I don't know, like it was crazy box, and that was it. So that's the deck.
Any closing statements?
Yeah. Don't be disillusioned by a deck because it bricks. You know, because you lose yourself. If a deck is really good, I mean, it's really good. I'm not gonna say spellbooks are really, really good, but they deserve, like, you know,
They
a
reserve
fair
their
assessment.
judgment back.
Well, I don't know about that. That'd be crazy.
I want it
But
back.
I feel
Just
like
for one.
people are just undermining spellbooks. You know, like I heard from Fraser Smith, and then the Nationals, they're like, you know, you can't play spellbooks ever again. I was like, why? And he says, because you only draw 5 cards. So don't let these new rules or like the deck slight inconsistencies disillusion you. If you like spellbooks, if you enjoy the deck, you should obviously play it. You should obviously play what you love. I've always liked spellbooks, and to me it was always like a spellbook or dragon type of thing. And I was like, well, dude, I gotta play like either dragons or spellbooks. And I decided spellbooks today, and I guess it worked out. But you know, just play what you love.
All right, here's the last question. Since you won, you get to create yourself as a token. What token are you going to create yourself as?
Now that's a tough one. So right now I'm between Max C or Burner Dragon Ruler of Sparks. Yeah.
Why those two?
Well, Burner because Scott Page likes to call himself Blaster, and I'm like, yo, what up, dog? Alright, listen. What am I gonna be if you blast it? He's like, yo, dog. He like sits down at the table, he busts out his like muffin. He's like, you gotta be Burner. I'm like, alright, fine. Don't get too ahead of yourself, but okay.
And then Maxi?
My best friend, back when Agents were like the best deck, or like one of the best decks, he like made 3 Maxi and 3 Valor before like Billy Brake had his first, like not his first YCS win, but like that YCS win with like Tango Plants,
Yeah.
with like the Maxis and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, you like innovated this card. I mean, I don't know if he did or not. I'm sure it was floating around for a while, but you know that was the last question. Maxi just ran off again, so I'm not really sure what to do. But I guess I'll close out. Oh no, he's back. All right,
back.
I guess I'm not closing.
Not yet.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, sir. And good luck in the 20K. Bring that money home.
We'll do, baby.
You better bring that money home.
I'll try. You know I'm not playing this deck, right?